Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the UU Road to Top 10. Today we're going to be using this Curse Flax team from Cheryl. Big shout outs to, well, him or her. I mean, I don't know if it's a girl's name per se. I've actually met guys named Cheryl. Who cares? You know what? Whatever you identify as, you're that. Okay, so anyway. Last time I played Miami, and apparently she was a girl. So, okay, my bad. And I kept calling her he because that's just natural. Like, I don't mean it like you're a dude. It's like, hey, yo, what up, dude? I'll say that to a girl, too. It's whatever. Anyway, we got Curse Lax. I don't know why I got that. I put that in there. We got Curse Lax right here with the Recycle, the Figgy Berry, Gluttony, Fire Punch, Calm Mind, Water MZ, Latias, Defensive, Defog, Scizor, Rocks, Gliscor with Taunt, Life Orb, Weavile, and then Choice Scarf from Fernape. So I tested this team a few battles on the ladder because the K is annoying. And, of course, we fight a team with a Jellicent. But once I Pursuit Trap it, Scizor goes in. So I want to lead off with my Infernape because it is Scarf, and just being faster than literally everything on his team outside of like a Scarf. A random Scarf Aerodactyl is pretty good. And I can U-turn out if he does lead off with Aerodactyl into Scizor and to Bullet Punch it. What's up, friend? Hello. So yeah, Scarf Infernape is really good in this, being faster than Hydreigon as well, being his prominent Scarfer, most likely. I can see Curse Lax winning late game if I can get rid of Jellicent, if I Pursue Trap it, which would be my plan. Then again, Knockoff is also pretty good versus my opponent, since at the same time, it either weakens Scizor or gets rid of Infernape's item, which again, in turn, helps Snorlax beat it. So, like, I don't think I even have to click Pursuit at any of those plays. Though it could be Cobra Berry Jellicent. I already know how good that is. That mon is amazing, man. I love that mon. Jellicent with Dazzling Gleam, woof, fire. I'm a sub, glad to finally verse you on the ladder. Ooh, thank you, friend. Oh, thank you. What fun. Drop a little PK face right there. That should be fun. I'm assuming Focus Sash Lead Arrow, but because we are playing in the UU tier, it doesn't have to be. Basically, what I mean by that is the fact that because we're in UU, Mega Arrow is so common, it doesn't have to be that, is what I'm trying to say. So, will you turn out? I don't even care if he burns Gliscor, to be honest, right here. Like, my Gliscor isn't very important in this game. It just gets up rocks for me, honestly. I guess it's a pivot into Infernape, so I should think about this play. Worst case scenario, Skull burns me. Best case, goes for... Yeah, we take that. Ooh, we definitely take that. So Gliscor comes in already toxic, and we get up rocks here, which is pretty cool. This is definitely, I want to say, Cobra Berry on the Jellicent. That is 100% Cobra Berry Jellicent. If it's Surf toxic, that has to be Cobra. At the same time, now I actually like Gliscor because I'm looking at it more. I can actually stop Infernape from spamming close combat. So we'll Roost right here. That was probably the best turn ever for me, honestly, though. Surf is pretty cool as an option over Will-O-Wisp. I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'll go probably directly into Weavile after I do Roost this turn, because I should get a little bit more health back than what I had. Or be about the same. I could probably actually stall this Jellicent out if I wanted to at Roost. But what we'll do is I'll go directly into my Weavile right here, because I do want to knock him off. I don't care if it's Cobra Berry. I really don't. I'd take a Surf anyway. It's going to do about 40. 35, yeah, 40-ish. And we'll just knock off because no real switchings. If Scizor comes in and then loses its item, that's great. If it's a Bandit Scizor, that's even better for me. Jellicent switches out. I'm assuming he's Cobra Berry. I'm just assuming it's Cobra Berry. Like, similar to what I was using. Cobra, I'm not even sure if it's Willow, though, because he's using Surf. It could be Hex and Recover, or Toxic Recover. Toxic is pretty cool because it hurts Mantine and helps with Primarina and whatnot, both which are massive threats. But like I said, getting rid of Jellicent early on is what I'm hoping for, and allowing my Curse Snorlax to put in some work later. Go Scizor, so once again that helps me out just a bit. Getting rid of its leftovers is really nice. I'm assuming Bullet Punch will want to come out here. We'll go out into our Infernape because it does take that. It also deals with any double outside of Jellicent if my opponent does want to double. But if he goes for Bullet Punch, then I can go right out into Infernape and just click Flare Blitz. As he does a U-turn. So smart play. Very smart, but now that's also been weakened for Lottie. So again, Scarf Infernape does deter Hydreigon, Roserade. They're not going to want to come out. He's definitely going to go Jellicent. Kind of wish I pursued it, but again, I'm still thinking that it's Cobra Berry. But now he still, again, has no knockoff switchings. And because it was leftover, it's more than likely not running Superpower. It probably is Defog Scizor. Then again, that's tough call because he does have Rose Raid, which is a great spiker. I'm not sure what a play my opponent wants to make here. I'm just thinking Jellicent is the no drawback. Yeah. Because Jellicent and Surf is pretty safe. Yep. I'll just U-turn out. Once again into... I'm sorry, my phone just like lit up. Everybody screaming, it's prime time. Well, once again, U-turn out into Weavile because we can take the Surf. And I don't want to go for knockoff. I mean, I don't want to go for pursuit. I rather knockoff. Yep. I said always this is the play. As he goes for Surf, and now the well, now look at his Lottie answers. Basically, no Lottie switchings, and Psyshock should knock out Scizor. It also will be able to knock out Jellicent. So, and also if I drop the Draco, it'd be good here too. And the great thing is, if he does go Mega Arrow after, I can go for the Hydro Vortex and knock that boy out. A very aggressive play would be going directly into Hydreigon, but I don't think my opponent would make that play because Draco is so easy for me. So, gets rid of the Jellicent. Great. Curslax is looking that much better with Jellicent being gone. Assuming it's Scarf Hydreigon. If he goes on to Infernape and U-turns, that's fair. That's Scarf Infernape, then that's easier. He does go Hydreigon. Probably just going to drop a Draco. I could see him U-turning too. Scizor clicks Bullet Punch versus Arrow, which is definitely good. Snorlax is the play if he goes for Draco. He doubles out directly into Infernape. Very solid play on my opponent's part. I don't want Lottie coming in directly on this because once I get going with Snorlax, I'll set up on a -2 Hydreigon. So I don't want Lottie coming out on a potential banded U-turn. I'm just gonna sack my, or I'm gonna go Scizor here, expecting a U-turn. Yep. Like I said, I didn't want Lottie coming in on an expected banded U-turn, especially because Lottie does deal with this Scizor, or excuse me, this Infernape. Let me calculus. Should have had this opened up already. What the hell is that push? What the hell is this push? I'm scared to open this up on screen. I'm gonna open up to the side and I'll open up the screen if it's... Oh, okay. It's nothing. It's just some commands that were being shown before to me from my boy Mortagon. So Hydreigon does come out. Can definitely go for Fire Blast. I mean, Snorlax is always just the best play. Is it? Is it really? Once I get going with Snorlax, I'm pretty sure I just win, like straight up. I want to calc how much the I want to calc how much that that Infernape U-turn did to Scizor. Like, I want to see if I can figure out that's Choice Band or not. So it's probably Scarf based on that, which makes it even easier to deal with. This could be Specs. Bullet Punch is still. I'm a U-turn. Oh my god, worse. That's such a terrible turn for my opponent. Basically, I was willing to figure out what type of Hydreigon it was by staying in with Scizor. And while Scizor was definitely good, I was pretty confident that I could win with Lottie plus Curslax. So that's why I made my play. Like, I was willing to sack that Mon. And plus, if he went for Draco or Dark Pulse, or like a random Superpower, would have been worse for me. So we'll just go for Surf with Lotties right here. There's to see Lotties. Latias. There's definitely an A there. I know some people have said Latios and Latias. Like, no. It's Latias and Latios. And more than likely it was Specs or Life or Hydreigon. So Lottie's going to be able to get the kill right there. I'm pretty sure it is Scarf Infernape, which is more than likely going to want to come in. And the fact that I now have my Scizor alive is so bad for Tuna Sandwich 99 over here. Like, it's actually terrible for him. That was such a bad turn for my opponent, man. Though... I would have found out that it wasn't Scarf Hydreigon, which would have made it easier for Lottie. Like, Lottie would have came in, just dropped the Draco, and got a kill. Like, whenever Lottie comes in, it would get a kill. So if he goes Aerodactyl right here, I'm going to fire off my Hydro Vortex. If he goes Infernape, we'll go Gliscor. Because Gliscor deals with the U-turn, but it also has Taunt/Earthquake. It outspeeds Scizor, so it prevents it from roosting. And it also has the Taunt/Earthquake. He might also think I'm Scarf Lottie because I went for Surf. I think he is going off the assumption that I'm Scarf Lottie. Well, we'll get a kill right here with Psyshock. Yeah, that turn was so bad, man. I think Lottie's just going to win right now. Like, actually. That turn was so bad, man. And he goes Aerodactyl, so I can just fire off a Z move and knock him out. and then my my own Infernape, or my own Gliscor wins. So we live every hit. Hydro Vortex is really cool because it does knock him out. Oh, Blender hit me up. Want a cord? I asked him 15 minutes ago, you want a cord? He says when. I was like, if I'm hitting you up, bro, it's because I want a cord. Let me say in 25 minutes or so. There you go. You're going to say, I'm not home for an hour. What you want a cord? Bro, you haven't even played any other game with me in a long time. I know what I want a cord. So we'll just surf here. As he U-turns, that's going to be able to knock me out. And go Scizor, in which case I can just go Gliscor, eat up the hit, and acknowledge my luck versus my opponent, man. Because I definitely eat up any hit, knock him out that Earthquake. He couldn't. I guess he didn't want. He had to go off the miss though. Was terrible. I was trying basically to put myself in a position where I could get in Curse Slash and just set up, but that miss was terrible. Like you can't. Don't tell me well played. Even though I did take advantage of it, I don't feel comfortable getting a compliment like that when that happened. He can still win. He can still win if he crit Flare Blitzes all my Pokemon. Yeah. If he crit Flare Blitzes all my Pokemon, he can still win. Actually, no, I don't think he has enough HP left. How much is he at? No, he's not. And I can always Bullet Punch with the Scizor, which would dodge the Fire Blast. So even then, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. But I think he definitely had the. I'm gonna start looking for another battle because it's game over. What is he? Keep it the great work. Thank you. Good game. I appreciate that. All right, so let's start looking for another game. How many points did we get? Did we break 1500 with that? We are 1509. Nice. I feel like the UU World's top 10 is it's been on halt so many times, like decayed so many times. Like I was talking about before. Ooh. I don't know why the Beware just like. He's like, oh, that's so cool, Beware. Oh, Beware. Oh, no. Hey, I'm gonna drop the same face to him. What up? That boy, this queen said, hey, and dropped the face. All right, Curse Slash is pretty nice in this. Jesus Christ, Beware is ridiculous versus me too. Infernape is just the best lead possible. Gives me a good matchup versus every Scarfer that I'm scared of outside of Lottie. Does lead off of Volcanion, so that's not good for me. At least we get some chip on that mon. I got one switching. I'm not sure what type of Metagross it is, to be honest, but I'm gonna Calm Mind up. I need this for Beware, but I'm gonna Calm Mind up here because I figure he won't switch, at least right now anyway. And I want to fire off a Hydro Vortex. You should switch right now into Metagross. I'm going to fire off a Hydro Vortex. Because if I Draco you, I knock you out. Make the switch. Nice. So I get the essentially Choice Specs Hydro Vortex off on the Metagross coming in. And it did 54. So we know that is indeed Assault Vest. As hell. And I guess Bullet Punch is coming out. I'm going to attempt to switch right here. Yes, he does. Yep. I figured a Bullet Punch would come out right there. So basically because I could threaten it with the KO. So at least we got rid of, or we weakened Metagross early. We'll get up our rocks right here as he does go directly into the monster. No. Oh god. Like, I'm actually scared about this thing, bro. This thing is destruction. Especially if it's sub SD. We'll go Scizor because it can U-turn. Yeah, don't be complimenting me when you're making plays like that. I am faster than you now, so I can roost stall you. Thank God I am of one type, and we actually have to U-turn here because if Volcanion comes in, I pretty much have to sack something. So yeah, basically I'm playing the way I am because this guy has a whole team of monsters. Let me just make sure that Weavile knocks him out, even if he has a Z move, though I'm positive that's Specs. Based on the Latios damage. What's my Pokemon called? What's the Pokemon? Volcanion? Thank you. Hate when I forget stuff. Knock does 55 to 65. Are you streaming? Recording. Might stream after though, depending on how much I can get done. Alright, so we get rid of Volcanion, nice, and which was Choice Specs, yep. And I think Metagross is in range of Ice Shard. Okay, so the monster's in, guys. I'm gonna pray, and I need Weavile because it literally wins. I'll go Gliscor right here because we get a Roost after with Scizor after he clicks return and destroys me. Yeah, but I get the damage for I feel like I'm talking to myself in a conversation. I mean, yeah. I get off the damage with Earthquake at least for Psyshock to be able to knock this boy out. So Psyshock definitely knocks him out. It also knocks out Metagross if he goes out to that. If he makes the Hydreigon play, he better be Choice Scarf. Also, the Rock should put him in range of close combat. So the 1% Lottie about to come in and get its kill. I should just drop a Draco, to be honest. I think that's smarter. Just in case he does risk the Hydreigon or Lottie. Like, I know Metagross is going to die to Draco. It does risk me missing, but ideally, don't you dare. Thank you. Nice. So, ideally, we don't miss there, and I still keep my my Latias around. Hydreigon comes out to more than likely U-turn. Are you Scarf, my friend? I'm assuming so. We'll go Scizor. Scizor doesn't let, I mean, it lets Beware come in, but at least I can Bullet Punch it for just a little bit more. I'm pretty sure Icicle Crash knocks it out too from Weavile. I don't think it's a connecting move. Yeah, it does knock it out. Nice. And I also have, so that's Scarf. Lottie is more than likely Calm Mind, so Weavile's really good in this. Again, like that's pretty much known. Lottie comes out and it's leftover, so we're going to U-turn on you as Draco does not knock me out. Not sure why you went Lottie there, but we'll be able to ensure the KO with, that did nothing. Is that Fizz? What the hell? Scizor? I know I'm running 0 attack investment, and I know that's a Latias. Like, you know, granted, it's a Latias, right? But like, bro, huh? That boy is max HP. I mean, I don't know why I'm calculating this because there's 0 reason to not click knockoff here. If Beware comes in, knockoff puts it in range of Icicle Crash. If Gliscor comes in, I get rid of its item. If Hydreigon comes in, I get rid of its Choice Scarf. Like, there's actually no reason not to click knockoff here. But like, I like knowing just for the, you know, the general, just for knowing sake. So the monster comes in again. We're going to sack this little bug right here to be able to go right out into my Lottie right now. He should know a Draco Meteor is coming, so he shouldn't go Hydreigon. I guess he could make the Hydreigon play, but Rocks pretty much put Beware in range of Icicle Crash anyway, so I'll go for Psyshock. Kind of expecting him to go Gliscor. I don't think he would risk Hydreigon. And the only reason I want Psyshock is because I'm pretty sure I can knock out Gliscor with both. There's no point. Let me just Surf. Oh, let me just drop a Draco. There's actually no point in this. I'll drop a Draco in case he wants to risk Hydreigon. Like, Weavile's going to win the game anyway, but I mean, it's coming off of Icicle Crash hitting. And if he does go Gliscor, he loses the close combat, so he can't go Gliscor right now. Well, I guess he decided to, but he does lose the Scarf close combat by going Gliscor. Dodges a Draco, but Surf cannot be dodged. As he gets up Rocks. I could just Draco right here. That also dealt with Hydreigon, and he literally loses the close combat. So I'm not, that's why I switched up my move. But like, because he couldn't go Hydreigon anyway, but I made the play regardless, and yeah, I don't think it makes a difference. I just sacked this here. Because Scarf Infernape's close combat does knock him out, and then Beware is in range, more than likely. I'm gonna go Snorlax just because I want to get off of a Fire Punch. I'm gonna Fire Punch that Beware. I just want to Fire Punch Beware, because it's gonna do neutral damage, right? Or something like that. Hey, take some damage. I'm dead. But there's no way Beware takes a close combat at 35%. I don't know why, like, I'm scared. I know it doesn't, though. I know it doesn't. I know this wins. Yeah. Like, I know that I knew that win. But yeah, Scarf Infernape will be able to come through right here, and that's going to be a good game. So, that was a game. Not bad. That's fun. But yeah, that's why I went for Draco there, because if in case he wants to choke and go Hydreigon. But I was good in any case because He couldn't go. Why did Blender not reply to? I'm about to text. I'm about to call this man on his phone. When you want to record? 20 minutes later. Want to record? When? Immediately. Today at 8:04 p.m. Blender. When? PokeaimMD in 25 minutes or so. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this man. Look at his timing. I feel like one of those people that get mad when you don't reply to a text right away, even though there's no reason to reply to it. Like, why? If I'm doing something, why do I have to reply to a text right away? You get me? Like, I'm a pretty quick texter. Like, if you send me something and I see it, I will reply, even if I'm doing something. This team is really scary. Very cursed last week though. But at the same time, like, why does it matter? Pizza Midnight. Very cursed last weeks. Very, yeah. Hey. Very cursed last week. Cursed lax. God, I can't even pronounce that. Very cursed last week. Will this be posted tomorrow? So Empoleon is the lead of choice. I'm assuming probably Shukaberry of some sorts. I don't want to lose to Infernape, so I'm going to... Crap, man. I don't really have it. I don't care, Sucker. I don't care. I need damage on this guy for Curse Lax. I live a Scald anyway. Don't burn. Thanks. So, I eat that up, and my next Earthquake does knock him out. I'll Roost here, because he should go Crobat. Yep. So, basically, I broke the Shukaberry, and I'm still going to be able to get rocks up now, too, which is pretty cool. I don't know what type of Crobat this is, though. Whoa. Oh, I'm about to say, whoa. Woof, what just happened? Hello? We're about to Crobat. Excuse me, Golbat. Gliscor. God, the whole family out here today. Whirlwind, Brave Bird. Yo, I got scared. I was like, wait, no, you are not faster, my friend. But basically, with rocks up, Empoleon 100% dies to Earthquake from Gliscor. I am worried about this Crobat, though. It's actually a giant threat. I'm going to taunt, because I don't want whatever comes in. That man trying to Whirlwind me. No. Not today. I don't know how to beat this thing. We'll go Scizor and U-turn into Lottie. He crits me. I don't think that matters. Well, U-turn, because if he wants to go for another one, then I fire off a Flare Blitz because his fire resistances are non-existent. But like everything is 2 KO'd or O-code or Infernape. If that goes down, then again you know that Snorlax puts in work. So Infernape is the play here, and we just click Flare Blitz. Alright, so we get rid of the monster that is Crobat that would have walled my entire team, and his entire team is grounded now. Amazing. Couldn't have asked for a better turn right there. Scarfed Ape. Yeah, I mean, it's the only reason I sent it out. You know? My Gliscor can come in because I do live a Scald. And if he goes for Defog, I can just Earthquake because, like I said, he has no Earthquake switches. And the fact that after the chip damage I got off and the fact that I was able to break his Shuka, basically if he burned me turn 1, this game would have been completely different. But I get my kill right there. And Scizor, this gets taunted, so it can't do anything to me. And if I weaken it, then Curse Lax can quote unquote beat it. That actually does a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up, that did quite a bit. Did a number. Rocks up for random focus dashes for Infernape being weakened. You guys know my paranoia. I actually don't even care if Steelix gets a rocks, to be honest. Even though Scizor's Bullet Punch is still very good. Why is this thing such a threat? My Combine Lottie wins, especially because this is Steel Ground, but this Mon's such a threat, bro. Hey, Steelix, calm down. Just calm down, buddy. Go for rocks so I kept my recovery back. I love how I actually stall it out of Heavy Slams. Even though Snorlax probably doesn't take anything from it at all. Alright, let's weaken this boy just a little bit. Especially if it's Spadef. I'm going to need a Combine boost to knock it out with Lottie anyway. Oh, and he switches out this turn into Sylveon. So, great. I get to weaken the Sylveon as well. Ooh, that does a lot. What? Why did it do so much damage? Specs? So, at this point, because Sylveon is already weakened, I'm pretty sure that's Specs. As he goes for HP Fire, I mean, that was a good play, but I was at 8%. I'm asking. You really had to stunt on me. I was at 8%. I was at 8%. You could have hyper voiced and got a kill. I got that idea from you. Oh no, you don't. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You put chokes on Blunder, not on me, bro. Nah, man. I make plays when I need to. Well, not when it's unnecessary. So this comes out. I'm just going to hit it with the Flare Blitz to weaken it for Hydro Vortex from Lottie. I don't care if I go down. Yep, because like I said, Hydro Vortex knocks it out now, and then I just Psyshock spam to win the game. So that's in range of Hydro Vortex. You saw how little it took from a Flare Blitz, by the way, from Infernape? Less than half. But Hydro Vortex does knock this boy out, and we Psyshock spam to win faster than Rose Raid, even if it's Scarf Rose Raid, Z-Surf. Yeah, that's been my favorite set so far to use on Lottie. Hitting Gliscor, Steelix, and the like. And then we just Psyshock this, and then Infernape comes out, and we Psyshock that, and that should be game. Nice. Good game. Man, really? I can't believe he actually fired at 8% Scizor. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Because I love how I keep talking about Curse Lax, by the way, and it hasn't done crap. It actually has not done crap. But like we've all been putting in work. Infernape been putting in work too. But like I don't know, like and Lottie especially. I think Curse Lax is so good depending on the team that you fight. I prefer Rest Talk honestly though, especially because Toxic. Maybe Toxic's not running around as much in UU, but when you take it up to the when you take it up to any tier or you even take it down a tier like NU for example, NU Toxic is being spammed everywhere. And NU's also like Steelix, Xatu, Slowbro, of course. But like when you take it down to NU, and I feel like using Rest Talk would just be so much better. Then again, I'm pretty sure is Snorlax still considered NU by usage? I'm not 100% sure. You better check this. No, I'm not about to open up a second team builder. I'm just gonna go here. NU is Snorlax still considered NU? Let me see. It's RU. Okay, it's RU now. Yeah, like even in RU, like RU has fat Pokemon too. I feel like Rest Talk is just so much better because once you kill the Blade, or once you get rid of a Scavalier, even just rest 2 attacks, like rest, return / body slam, fire punch, and then curse. Look at this team. And of course he has a dreaded Crobat. Nasty Pokemon. Alright, so Scarf Infernape as elite is great. I feel like he'd be a random Scarf Starmie, so that's something I want to be careful about. He leads off a Persian. I'm pretty sure a Fake Out would be coming out. I can feel a Fake Out, so I'll go Gliscor here. Yep. This guarantees my Toxicor, which is nice. I was worried about leading off with this. He does have the taunt. That's fine. Parting shot now? I guess this is a game where Curse Lax can actually do something if I get rid of Tyrantrum. Go hard, Tyrantrum. Just don't even party shot. Go hard, Tyrantrum. But Taunt's gonna wear off next turn. He does have a Rapid Spinner and a Defogger and a Spiker. So I'm not sure if it's actually Defog. It might be Nasty Block Crobat. I'm actually worried about Persian because he can actually beat my Snorlax 1v1. Oh, it goes hard Starmie, so that's nice. Damage is damage on Starmie. And it is a defensive set. So Lottie can come in on that and Calm Mind up most likely. I'm assuming Scald. Yep. We'll Calm Mind up because I eat the next hit. And I guess Draco's safe because if he goes Clefty, I can always go for Hydro Vortex after. And if he stays in and we connect, nice, I get the kill on Starmie. So great. So Starmie's gone. Don't have to worry about that Scald later. Crobat comes in more than likely just to Brave Bird me, I'm assuming. You're going to U-turn, you're going to Brave Bird. I'll go Gliscor because we can eat one. And if he U-turns, yeah. That did a lot though. 11%. I feel like I say a lot too, but I feel like it did. I'm gonna Earthquake here. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this is Z Parting Shot Persian, so I want a little bit of damage on it for Curse Lax for later. It's actually leftovers, so that's cool. You don't deal with Scizor very well. In fact, even after your Parting Shot, like I U-turn out with Scizor. Yeah, you don't deal with this Mon too well. Why is Persian so fast? Yeah, I just get momentum here. Like if he goes Gliscor, for example, which is what I'm hoping he goes, I go Latios and just fire off a Z move. It also hits Klefki decently, hoping Klefki's actually dual screens, because my scissor defaults on that anyway. He does go Gliscor, nice. We're bringing Lati and just fire off the Z. I don't know if it knocks out Gliscor from full. And it's not at full, so maybe it will. He stayed in, so I'm assuming he's Spadef. Well, let's see. Gone. Alright, great. So Gliscor is gone. Infernape looking that much better at the end. Crobat comes out one more time. Always go Gliscor. Once the Weavile comes out, it gets to knock items again. And again, I just click Earthquake now versus Persian versus Klefki. I'm actually gonna go for Rocks because I feel like he's taunting me enough. Okay, no, he doesn't feel he's taunting me enough. Yeah, basically preventing Tyrantrum from setting up. I'm assuming it's some sort of setup set. I don't know. This doesn't do enough to me at all. I would definitely curse up. I'm thinking I'm gonna curse up on Klefki, to be honest. Go hard, Tyrantrum. Just let me get a hit off of that thing. That thing's a threat, man. That thing is a threat. Crobats, so I do get up my rocks here, which is cool. Unless this is taunt as well. Jesus Christ, that boy is that Bandit? It has to be Bandit. That did way too much. So Gliscor's good because it roosts up on a lot of his team. I think that at this point Lati doesn't do much, so it shouldn't stay alive. So, okay. So the thing is, I'm pretty sure that's Bandit based on Gliscor. I'll calc it, but I don't want him to be a random Scarf Crobat, which is why I'm not going to go Infernape and Flare Blitz, especially because Infernape does check Tyrantrum. I think I'm just going to go Weavile and Ice Shard. That's a play I'm thinking about anyway, but okay, that's 100% Bandit. Yeah, we'll go Weavile and Ice Shard. Because this is the only thing stopping me from clicking Earthquake, as well as Close Combat. I don't care if he goes Klefki. In fact, Klefki is actually a curse up for me, so. And he stays in, so it's a double down, and I lose some priority to help deal with Tyrantrum, but at the same time, my Earthquaker gets to click Earthquake. And I can go directly into Infernape here and just click Close Combat if he goes Tyrantrum. Or Persian, whatever. Does it eat? Does it actually eat at that range? I doubt it. I don't want to lose because of my me not calcing, but at the same time I feel like Close Combat is just fine. Because again, I want Klefki to come in so I can curse up, and then cursing up lets me put in enough damage to the point where Scissors Bullet Punch plus Scarf Infernape checks Tyrantrum. Let me just make sure I know how much my Scissors Bullet Punch does to that. Tyrantrum. Let's just say Choice Scarf. 45 to 54. Jeez, nothing. Did I die to foul play? This is leftovers too. It's not even Z. Maybe it's Z Tyrantrum. Close Combat knocked this boy out. I know you got Fur Coat. Persian. Let's just say it's Z Parting Shot. It's not that one, but I'm assuming that's the same thing. 76 to 89. Never mind, it dies. Nice. Alright, so we get rid of Tyrantrum. Persian, that Pokemon right in front of me. Klefki's going to come out. Best play is to actually go out into Gliscor, because Gliscor does have the taunt, and it prevents Tyrantrum from setting up. Even if he sets up the screens, that does not matter. I do not care. I'll just Earthquake you, and then we'll taunt Tyrantrum coming in. Oh man, Star's didn't get to come in once. Who added me? Wi-Fi went. Oh, it's Moet. I'm here today. I can play a Wi-Fi battle with you. I do not mind. But all I gotta do is Earthquake this, and if it is Scarf Tyrantrum, then Scarf Infernape plus Bullet Punch from Scizor knocks it out anyway. And basically, I would always taunt Tyrantrum when it came out, unless it was like random Dragon Dance Method. Even then, that wouldn't matter, because I'd be able to Earthquake it after, and that would put it in range of Bullet Punch. So I guess we ended today in the 1540s, which is somewhere on the ladder. Let me see. Ladder. Let's aim. I am number 82 on the ladder right now in UU, so we are on our way, about 100 points away from top 10. Same thing as Little Cup. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.